Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This one is going to be doing a looking back video, a throwback review to the most recent episode of Fear the Walking Dead, Season 5, Episode 16, The End of the Line. I've gone back now and rewatched this episode, and I want to give a little bit of a refresher for the people that are not, maybe don't want to actually sit down and actually watch this episode all the way through. Want to talk about where we left off since Fear the Walking Dead is going to be premiering this weekend on AMC.
Should I come and get you?
Yeah.
I think we can clear this place.
Now we got something to fight for. We all gonna see each other again.
No, we won't. It's gonna be okay.
She is not walking away without a fight.
Okay guys, so this is going to be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This one's going to be doing a throwback review, looking back on the Season 5 finale, The End of the Line. So, this one is going to be just kind of a looking back, open discussion for the Season 5 finale of Fear the Walking Dead. This one, I'm mainly doing this one because it's been like over a year since we've seen Fear the Walking Dead. Definitely it's been a little bit, so I figured, I would personally go back and rewatch this episode and then do a video afterwards, kind of covering it, just so it doesn't feel like it was a total waste of time to watch this episode again. So, you guys know, obviously, and I think this is the first thing I should mention as well, you guys know last year, when we were reviewing, Fear the Walking Dead, I did not want to, continue to review Fear. I was going to, end it at Season 5, but, through a lot of you guys and, a lot of your fan demand, I was just completely shocked about how many people were saying, like, Dan, you're one of the only people that still reviews Fear the Walking Dead. Can you please keep the Fear the Walking Dead reviews coming? And I got a lot of messages on that. So I was like, okay, you know what? It seems like enough people are interested. I will continue to review Fear, and we are going to review the entirety of Season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead. But, we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how the season is. If it's absolutely horrible, then, maybe we'll kind of update on that comment and we'll maybe change our minds. So no promises, but I'm going to try my very best to see if, maybe we get a good season this year, and that we can have fun with Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, because you guys know how I feel about Season 5. I don't really need to go into it too much, but all I will say is that I wanted to watch this finale again just to kind of refresh my memory, because there are actually a few things I did forget, mainly because I only watched this episode the one time over, because I just didn't give a crap, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I just didn't give a crap, This is one of those season finales that listen, it has some moments. Sure, it has some good moments in there, but it's really disappointing. I mean, it's a really disappointing episode, and specifically when you get to the end of it and you just have everything that happens with Morgan, it's not the best end to a season at all. Maybe one of the worst finales the Walking Dead universe has ever had. So, basically, to sum up what we get to see in this episode, we get to see Dwight. Obviously, he, after they find the gulch overrun and stuff, Dwight's just like, screw it, I'm out of here. And basically, we get to hear Sherry's voice on the walkie-talkie, which is actually a really good scene now, because now we know that Sherry's going to be in Season 6 of Fear. So, hearing her voice here and actually knowing that the story is actually going to go somewhere with that, because Fear the Walking Dead is known for putting something in there that just goes absolutely nowhere. But in this case, with Dwight and Sherry and her on the radio, we know it's going to go somewhere. So I'm very, very happy about that. That was really cool to see. And I do like Dwight, obviously, as a character. And sometimes it's actually easy to forget, too, that he's in Fear the Walking Dead, because it just felt like in Season 5 of Fear, it's like, yeah, he was there, but they didn't give him that much screen time. Like, they gave him way less than what I thought they were going to give him, if I'm being honest. But, basically, just to refresh your guys' memory, we have the Gulch. Obviously, we have Morgan and the others that call for help for Virginia. They lead the walkers away on horses that Dwight brings back, basically. And it seems like whoever was set up at this gulch beforehand, apparently their leader didn't listen, and they all ended up dead, and some of Virginia's people died too, and there was a huge shootout, something like that, but Virginia's group won. And basically, Althea's way of looking at it in this episode is, if we fight Virginia, we'll die too. And it's just like, okay, I can see your perspective. You got kids, you've got kids on, in the group. You don't want to really put them in danger. So I see that point of view. But I like when they're leading the dead away, and you've got obviously some really good scenes here with the signals and stuff that Strand and Daniel are giving over. And I like scenes, I always love scenes between Strand and Daniel too. You think we should give up and join Virginia, you know? I like some of that stuff. That stuff is really, really cool. But all I will say right now, though, is that as like a scene overall, that was the best of the episode. When they're on the horses and you got the double signals because Luciana's with them, so they got a signal again, and it's kind of like this panic of like, you know, what do we do now? So they lead the walkers in the river, basically, and that's what they do there. So basically, they only have a little bit of time left, and they decide basically that what they're going to do is they're going to live life the way they said they were gonna. Now, obviously Grace, she is getting, you know, a lot worse in this episode, and she actually even comes along with Morgan and with the others to lead the walkers away on horses when she's really sick, and I'm just like, why? Why would you bring Grace along? I just don't understand that. But, yeah, I don't know. And yeah, she's pregnant, but at the time they didn't know that, so I just find that weird. But basically, we have the cringiest of all weddings I've ever seen. Basically, and I mean, a lot of people, you know, say that maybe like this is why they actually didn't like show like a wedding-ish type thing for Glenn and Maggie in the original series, is because, you know, you see how this goes. It's like, okay, maybe that's why they didn't do it, because maybe the cringiness, it just kind of belongs in Fear the Walking Dead more. So, I don't know. But I still would have liked to see a wedding. I would have really liked to see a wedding for Glenn and Maggie in The Walking Dead. So, I guess we kind of see in this episode kind of what that's like, you know? But I don't know. So, basically, and you have Althea that's just, like, would not put the camera down the whole time during the wedding. I'm just like, my goodness, man. So, anyway, basically, you know, they are forced to, it's either all of us or none of us, Morgan says to Jenny. And, basically, she's like, okay, fine, you know. It's like, that's the villain we have in this season, really? Like, I don't know. No, I don't know. She doesn't work for me. So, basically, we get to see them all be split up. It is a pretty sad scene. John and June are separated. You know, Wendell, Windex, whatever his name is. Sarah, they get separated. And, basically, you also have, Daniel and Charlie that are separated. And, I don't know. So, basically, our characters are split up for the 75th time. And we have Morgan that gets shot by Virginia. And they ended on a cliffhanger to where you don't know whether or not he survives or not. And listen, not only was there not tension the first time we saw this, because the first time we saw this episode, I was like, yeah, they're not going to kill him, because why would they do a cliffhanger like this? And I remember I was so upset in my review for the Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 finale, and rightfully so, because there's just no tension there. And I find it so funny that they even are now in the trailers for Season 6 of Fear. They're almost like, okay, you got us, fine. Here's Morgan and like all these like scenes and sneak peeks and stuff. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, come on. I don't know. They shouldn't have even shown Morgan in any of the trailers, like, at all, for Fear the Walking Dead. It should have been a who did Negan kill situation with the trailers for Fear the Walking Dead Season 6. Like, don't even show Morgan in the trailer. Just show our other characters and other scenes of them in trailers. Like, you know, honestly, they didn't do a big, like, 3-4 minute trailer for Fear this year. So, you could have gotten away with not showing Morgan in the trailers this year. This was the perfect time to do something like that, and they failed. They showed Morgan a gazillion times in the trailers. So, I don't know. And basically, the other thing that I'm very, very worried about is that in Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, that they're not going to show how Morgan actually got away from those walkers. They're just going to do this time skip, and it's like, oh yeah, he's fine. You know, he's fine. He survived, you know? And we're not going to go back and see how he survived. Just like a damn situation between Season 3 and 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. Same thing. So, yeah, basically, that is me looking back on the Season 5 finale of Fear. It's not the greatest. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, because I still think there's some things in it that, are decent, but cheap cliffhanger, terrible villain, bad writing with some of the dialogue, I'll admit, and some cringy scenes, some decent scenes with the tension there while they're leading the horses away, and still some good music and stuff like that. So I do appreciate some things they did in this episode, but it just was not the best episode ever. I mean, honestly, it was not the best episode, and honestly, yeah, a lot of this stuff felt forced. A lot of this stuff just did not feel necessary, and honestly, it's not my favorite episode of Fear. So this weekend, weekend coming up, guys, we are going to get back into the reviews for Fear the Walking Dead. Season 6, Episode 1, The End of Everything, is premiering this weekend, of course, on the regular AMC, and AMC Plus pretty soon as well, too. So very, very cool stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, click the subscribe button to send my Walking Dead videos. Follow Dan's Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Fear the Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.